Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to see the Singapore International Festival of Arts 2026. Against the backdrop of the Victoria Concert Hall, performers dangled up to 7 meters above the ground inside a voluminous suspended net, their bodies twisting and swaying in the evening air as crowds gathered below. During a rehearsal for Noli Time on May 14th, a performer let go briefly, falling backwards into the web-like structure before being caught by fellow performers. Around them, tourists and other passers-by stopped along the edge of Empress Lawn to watch. The large-scale aerial performance, a collaboration between Canadian director and choreographer Rebecca Lazier and American artist Janet Eckelman, is one of the headline acts of the Singapore International Festival of Arts SIFA 2026. But beyond its spectacle, Noli Time, Latin for Be Not Afraid, also reflects the direction this year's festival appears to be taking, one that places greater emphasis on public gathering, play and encounters outside traditional theater spaces. Carrying the theme Let's Play, SIFA 2026 leans heavily into immersive installations, outdoor works and communal experiences anchored by the return of the festival village at Empress Lawn. Festival director Chong Tees Chen, 50, describes Let's Play as more than just a theme, it's a call to action. Think we take ourselves very seriously sometimes, and we forget to breathe. For these 3 weeks, can we allow ourselves to pause, to enjoy what's around us and to think differently about how we live and move through the city? Through play, perhaps we can also change the way we think and the way we do things. This year's festival seems to prioritize exploration and spontaneity over simply guiding audiences between ticketed venues. Visitors can wander through installations, stumble upon rehearsals in progress and linger in open public spaces where performances unfold alongside everyday city life. That spirit of communal participation is reflected in works such as A Light Between Rains Festival Parade by Singapore theater company Off-Route Theatrics, conceived as a speculative theatrical procession unfolding during the intermonsoon season. The large-scale work transforms the festival village into a moving celebration of community and change through walking theater, performance installations, music and movement inspired by the 5 elements. Audiences are invited to join the procession as it winds through the space, blurring the line between performer and spectator. Visitors will rethink what the performing arts can be, Mr. Chong added. At its core, it has always been about connection. It's not elitist, it's multifaceted, accessible and constantly evolving. He emphasized the importance of active participation, encouraging people to engage, contribute, and shape the atmosphere, as their presence is an integral part of the experience. That philosophy can also be seen in the prominence given to large-scale outdoor works such as Noli Time, which will be staged not only in the Civic District, but also at Punggol Digital District across multiple weekends from May 22nd, bringing the aerial spectacle beyond Singapore's traditional arts belt. The move signals a broader effort to bring performances into shared public spaces where audiences may encounter art more casually and unexpectedly, whether while passing through the city center or spending an evening outdoors with family and friends. Beyond the outdoor performances, SIFA's emphasis on immersion and participation also extends indoors. The Lighthouse by Australian children's theatre company Patch Theatre, staged at the Arts House at the Old Parliament, invites children and adults alike to journey through interconnected rooms exploring the properties of light through sound, reflection, and hands-on experimentation. Part installation, part scientific quest and part rave, the promenade performance transforms audiences from passive viewers into active participants. You Are Not What You Eat, by Singapore artist Yang Dorong, explores Singapore's relationship with food culture and plastic waste through mirrored spaces, sculptural assemblages and surreal plastic forms inspired by hawker culture. Rather than taking a didactic approach, the installation contrasts the chic of Singapore's food culture with the less visible environmental consequences through spectacle and sensory immersion to convey its message. Together, the works suggest a festival increasingly interested not just in what audiences watch, but in how they gather, move and experience art collectively. As darkness fell over Empress Lawn, the performers in Noli Timir continued to sway above the crowd inside the glowing net as the city skyline flickered behind them. To gathered across the lawn, pausing to watch the aerial performance unfold. For a festival centered around the idea of play, it was a fitting image, a city slowing down, even briefly, to look upwards and let go. SIFA 2026 runs from May 15th to 30th. Selected programs are eligible for the SG Culture Pass.
Look at this, darling.
Singapore International Festival of Arts 2026 presents Noli Timir, a spectacular large-scale performance that combines contemporary dance, aerial performance, public sculpture, and advanced engineering into a breathtaking open-air experience. The production is created through a collaboration between Canadian choreographer Rebecca Lazier and renowned American sculptor Janet Eckelman, whose massive suspended net sculpture becomes both the stage and centerpiece of the performance. The title Noli Timere, meaning be not afraid in Latin, reflects themes of resilience, interconnectedness, and facing uncertainty together. Performers move high above the audience through the giant floating net structure, creating mesmerizing aerial choreography accompanied by an original musical score. The performance explores how movement and human connection can influence one another, much like ripple effects in society and nature. One of the most unique aspects of Noli Timere is its presentation in open public spaces rather than a traditional theater. During the festival, large outdoor venues are transformed into immersive artistic environments where audiences can gather freely and experience the performance from different perspectives. The combination of soaring aerial movements, dramatic lighting, music, and the enormous floating sculpture creates a visually stunning atmosphere that blends art, architecture, and live performance into one unforgettable experience. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to be notified of my latest uploads. See you in next video. Thank you for watching.